Everybody, it's your girl Charmaine, and we're here from Free2Prayz Solutions Incorporated. We're here for our series, What's Your Language? And we are focusing on the five love languages by the author Gary Chapman. And we're basically here tonight with two great people, all the Simpsons tonight. And they are going to share their love story with us on tonight. We're very excited to have them. And we ask that you all welcome them in by just giving them some loves and likes down in that chat box below this particular live, as well as sending your comments to let them know how much you appreciated them sharing their love story. So we're going to get ready to get started. We're going to dive right into it. Please let us know how you like our session on tonight. All right. Hi, Aisha. Hi, Marty. How are you all tonight?
Fine, how are you?
Good. We're gonna have fun tonight. We're gonna simply focus, just let your hair down, enjoy yourself. We're purely here. Thank you first for allowing us to share your story on tonight and being able to highlight you. We value the love that you have for each other as well as your children, your family. And so we're here tonight just to share some fun and to share some wisdom on tonight. So tell us first, how long have you all known each other? Not married, but how long have you known each other?
13 years total.
13 years total?
Yes, right. This year in July, I'll be 13 years total.
Okay, and tell us a little bit of how you met.
Met at the mall.
At the mall?
Yes.
You're gonna keep it just like that? You're not gonna tell us like what happened?
Well, he asked for my phone number. I was skeptical at first, but I went on and gave it to
him. All right, Marty, what's your story on that?
It was just hanging out with my buddy. It was just, the good words I put out there on him,
Okay.
I gave it one of them old school moves.
Did you think she was gonna call you back?
Nah. Actually, I forgot all about it.
No lies. He was a daggone nuisance.
So did you give him your phone number or he just took your phone number?
No, I gave him my phone number.
Okay. So who called who first?
He called me first.
He called you first?
Yes.
So they have a little one in the house. So we're gonna we know that with little ones in the house, we gotta multitask. That's a part of their package. So daddy's trying to get the little one in order.
Yes.
All right. So when did you get married?
July 13, 2013.
All right. And Marty, what happened in life for you to say, hey, it's time for us to go to that next step?
I gave an ultimatum. I wasn't playing house.
That was her good. She wasn't playing house. So I really didn't have a choice.
So that means she must have been a good thing, though.
Yeah, she was.
Okay. So anytime a woman gives an ultimatum, that means that you say, I got to do what I got to do. That means you know that you got a good mate. So that makes all the difference. All right. So, Marty, I guess I'm going to ask you first. What do you love about your mate?
Her attitude. She's funny.
Okay.
She's a good person, got a good heart. She also a pain in the butt. But other than that, I love her because she got a good heart, though.
She's yours, though. She's all yours. Yes. Sometimes we need somebody in our lives to keep us going. So your life would be boring without having an Aisha in your life, right?
Yes.
All right. What about you, my dear Aisha? What do you love about your mate?
I would say how he genuinely cares about other people.
Okay. 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 Now tell us, with children, with the family, with life, with work, and different things, what keeps the spice in your marriage?
Date nights,
Okay.
watching movies together, just talking, having communication.
Now you said date nights. How often do you all?
Yes.
How often do you have date nights?
We was doing for this pandemic at least twice a month. So now we've been having our date night inside the house.
Okay. So tell us a little bit about that. Like, I know you said you watch movies,
Yes.
so you just get rid of the kids for a bit and just focus on you all.
Yes. That'd be the plans.
That'd be
You
the
don't know what happened.
So some date nights don't quite work out as planned, but
No.
but you get it done.
Yes.
Well, as you all said, and as we get ready to get into it, in your love languages, quality time is important to you all. So it's kind of like as long as you're together, that you guys value that. All right. So I know we touched a little bit about love languages. Tell us what your love languages are, Marty.
Mine is quality time, physical touch, and words of formation,
Of affirmation.
information.
Affirmation. Yes. All right. And Aisha, what are yours?
Mine is words affirmation,
Uh-huh.
quality time, and acts of service.
All right. So it's very important for you all to spend time with one another. It's important for Teddy Bear. He's a physical touch guy. And then both of you have words of affirmation. So it's important for you all to know from your partner that you're appreciated, that you're loved, that you're doing a good job. It's important to you. And then obviously for you, Aisha, acts of service is also very important to you. You know, being able to do for your husband, being able to do for your children, being able to do for others. That's a big part of your love language. And so, how would you say that, again, understanding the love languages that you have for individually and also collectively, how would you say that will continue to keep a successful marriage?
Continue doing what we've been doing.
Okay. And that would be?
Quality time with one another.
And so what are
His
some of
physical
those ways? Like, I know you shared date time. What are some of those other ways that you can spend quality time with one another?
watching TV, watching movies,
Okay.
date night, having candlelight dinner.
Okay. And then far as acts of service, what would you say are some things that you can probably do, Marty, to help her fulfill those acts of service? So she enjoys doing for others, things of that nature. So how could you show her that you support her acts of service?
Just listen to it and help out.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, you know, she says today, oh, I want to clean the house. You know, that's her acts of service. It's kind of like you may be tired, you may not feel like it, but you just like, all right, let me go ahead and help her out. So she'll know that I support
No problem.
her in what she does. Right?
Yep.
And as far as your
Yes, ma'am.
physical touch, it may not be at the top of Aisha's list, but Aisha had a hard day at work. You want to be touchy feely, and she's like, nah. But she would stop at her moment to say, you know what, that's important to him. So let me sacrifice of how I'm feeling right now to cater to my husband.
Yes.
Accurate?
Yes.
ma'am.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let's go on to our next question. Let's get into that, like with quality time. As you went through the pandemic, what did you learn about your marriage during the pandemic and having to spend a lot more time in the house together and things of that nature? Was it really a difference for you, or was it kind of a challenge?
No, it was still the same. We didn't have no problems, nothing. Everything was still the same.
Okay.
Yeah, he said nothing ain't changed.
Same old. It's the same old, same old. So with you guys, you know, like you said, you pretty much had started kind of like dating and going out and stuff like that. So being more at home and with the kids and stuff like that and having less alone time, did you find that to be a challenge, or was it not really anything that really kind of bothered you guys?
No, we just sent him to that room.
Got it. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Okay. And so I guess I'll ask, what are some challenges that you faced as a couple during the course of your marriage? Like, what are some things that you found that they were challenges, but you sat down, you talked about them, and then you got through them, and now you kind of laugh at them?
Mine was listen to one another opinions on situations.
Okay. Okay. So how did you overcome that?
Taking his opinion more, listen to it more, not just going with how I feel about things.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Marty?
Dealing with our kids.
Okay.
You know.
And how did you overcome that?
I try, listen to them. Give them a little bit of leeway.
Okay. Okay. So would you say that has made a difference? Like it's brought more peace to your home and more peace to your marriage? And the fact that you kind of were more open-minded, I should say?
Yes.
And I guess the same for you, Aisha?
Yes.
Okay. So you would say that it is very important to listen to one another, and not to just one another, but to your kids as well.
Yes.
The question is, what do you hope your children learn from your marriage?
Mine was the love and commitment that we have for one another.
All right. And Marty, what are you saying yours is? I want you to say it.
How you gonna treat them good?
Find somebody that's gonna treat them good and have equal, do things equally with each other.
All right. So you mean basically everybody respecting one another, but being able to split the responsibilities and take care of the household together, raise the children together, do everything on one accord, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
And I think that's very important so that it does not make any one mate feel like everything is on them, because then that could cause stress. That could cause division in the home, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So our next question is, what advice would you give a couple who is preparing for marriage or a single person who is patiently waiting for their mate? What advice would you be able to give them?
And just be patient.
Don't go to bed mad with each other, and just wait patient for your one that you know that's good for you.
All right. Good advice. What about you, Aisha?
Mine was still date each other and communicate with each other. And for the single person, don't rush in a relationship with someone. Patient, wait on God, and He will bless you with your soulmate.
Yeah, that's good stuff. That's good stuff. I think that's something that's very important because a lot of people just kind of pick the first person that gives them the time of day, and then they get into relationships and then they wonder why it's not working out. So it's very important to respect one another. It's very important to make sure that, you know, you're equally yoked. It's very important to make sure that, you know, you kind of take time to figure that person out to make sure that they're good for you versus just jumping with the first person, you know, that shows you attention. So, you know, what if you were in the mall and you just said, oh, Marty showed me attention, so that's who I'm gonna be with, you know? And then a year later, you know, you want to knock him out, you want to knock you out. So that's a great thing. So thank you for sharing tonight. We greatly appreciate. That's good wisdom. That's good wisdom, and we definitely appreciate it. So I'm going to give you all some time right now just to tell your loved one whatever you want to tell them. It's love season.
I love you.
So.
What y'all telling me?
I love my baby. That's my golden sugar bear.
Oh, go ahead. Golden sugar bear. Go ahead. What is his nickname? We want to know. What is his nickname?
Teddy bear.
Teddy bear. Okay. Well, this is awesome. Thank you so much for sharing with us tonight. You all have been great. How would you say that understanding one another and understanding your love languages will help your marriage to grow?
Because communication is very important.
Yeah.
That's the number one thing.
So I think as long as we keep that communication, we'll be good to go.
All right. And it sounds like, again, that you all are lined up well because you enjoy spending quality time together, watching movies and spending time with your family and things of that nature. So that's something that you don't have necessarily a challenge with. And words of affirmation, you know, being able to tell each other that you love them, you know, being able to tell each other that you appreciate them. Those are things that are very important to both of you. And it sounds like you're in alignment with that. So we wish you all the best of everything. As always, we're here to support you in any way that we can here at Free2Prayz. And we value who you are to one another and to your children. And we celebrate you for who you are. So we applaud you tonight. We say well done. And we say continue in the race and continue to love on one another. So thank you so much for joining us here at Free2Prayz.